Kanye West and Kim Kardashian West. In the latest Keeping Up with the Kardashians, she recalls the frightening details of her hotel room robbery. "I just prayed that Kourtney's going to have a normal life after she sees my dead body on the bed." In the latest episode of Keeping Up with the Kardashians, Kim Kardashian West tearfully chronicled the events of her Paris robbery as her sisters Khloe and Kourtney sat by her side and listened. At 4:30 a.m. on October 3, 2016, Kim was resting in her Paris hotel room after a night out with Kourtney and stylist Simone Harauch. While lying in bed, the 36-year-old mom recalled hearing footsteps pounding up the stairs, believing it was her sister and friend returning drunk from partying. When she called out, there was no response. "And then at that moment, when there wasn't an answer, my heart started to get really tense. I knew something wasn't quite right," she said. Peeking through the door, the reality star saw two men dressed as policemen, holding the concierge down, while being handcuffed and holding a key to the star's room. "What I've heard from talking to him afterward is, they said, you know, where's the rapper's wife? Let us up to her room." In French, recalled Kim. She noted that the concierge acted as their interpreter because neither she nor the armed men could understand each other. The concierge told her to give them her ring, a $4 million gift from husband Kanye West. The robbers then dragged the star and the concierge to the hallway, at the top of the stairs, where Kim realized the men were armed. "They dragged me out onto the hallway on top of the stairs," Kim tearfully explained to her sisters. "That's when I saw the gun clear, like clear as day. I was kind of looking at the gun, looking down back at the stairs." Fighting back tears, Kim explained the train of thought she faced when determining an escape route. "I was like, I have a split second in my mind to make this quick decision," she details. "Am I going to run down the stairs and either be shot in the back? It makes me so upset to think about it. Either they're going to shoot me in the back, or if I make it and they don't, if the elevator does not open in time, or the stairs are locked, then like I'm Ed. There's no way out." The men then dragged her back into the room, while she begged the concierge to tell them to spare her life, because she has a family. One of the men then placed duct tape on her mouth and grabbed her legs, pulling her toward him at the front of the bed. Kim said that it was a moment she began mentally preparing for. "This is the moment they're going to rape me. I fully mentally prepped myself, and then he didn't," said Kim. The man then placed duct tape around her legs while holding a gun to her head. She then believed they were going to kill her. "I just prayed that Kourtney's going to have a normal life after she sees my dead body on the bed," Kim said of her final thoughts. The last thing she recounts thinking was, "I have a family. I have my kids, my husband, my mom. I'm not going to make it out of here. I know how these things go." To her surprise, the men picked her up and placed her in the bathtub before fleeing with her stolen possessions. Shortly after, Pascal, her bodyguard, Jenner and her sisters ran to be by her side after receiving a phone call from a frantic Kim. The family immediately flew out of Paris to head to New York, for the shaken star to reunite with her kids and West. West, who was in the middle of a concert when he received the news, immediately stopped his show, to fly to be with his wife. "It's been the most devastating thing to have one of your children fear for their life, thinking at any moment they were going to die when they have two small children," said an emotional Jenner. "For the rest of us, the thought of losing Kim is emotionally scarring and hard to overcome." When trying to determine how the robbery happened in the first place, Kim said she believes her and her family were being followed their entire trip. "What I think happened now after thinking about it so much is that there was probably a group of guys that were following us the entire trip. I was snapchatting that I was home and everyone was going out, so I think they knew Pascal was out with Kourtney and that I was there by myself. They had this window of opportunity and just went for it," said Kim. In her police report, Kim reported that an estimated $10 million worth of jewelry was stolen. The reality star's possessions listed as stolen included Lorraine Schwartz diamond earrings, 2 diamond Cartier bracelets, a gold Rolex, a diamond and gold Jacob necklace and her second engagement ring from West. Before Sunday's episode aired, Kim tweeted her thanks to fans and her family for their support through the ordeal and saying that the episode was going to be very tough for her.